tired and I don't feel great, but show must go on. I'd play the actual song, but I don't want to get copy strike. Greetings, geeks and geekerells. It is me. I am back for another Black Lightning. I'm not in the best headspace, so I'm just going to jump right into it. Spoiler alert. If you guys haven't seen the episode, go watch it, then come back and know what you think in the comments down below. Like always, I like to talk about Black Lightning by splitting it up into characters. Every time I've tried to talk about him so far, I've had to cut him out for timing purposes, but if we can, let's start with Henderson. So, Henderson goes to see his cop chick friend that got taken in for being a meta. And so he talks to her and she's like, I didn't want to put you in that position. But then she dies of a meta disease. But before she died, she told him about this money that she took from like a drug bust and wants him to give it to her family. And initially he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. But then this older lady's like, you promised the city that you'd help us, but you're not. So he ends up doing it. Giving her husband the money. That was his story. I think it's going to lead to bigger things later on. Next up, let's talk about, well, quickly if we can, talk about Tobias. Tobias is being tortured by Odell. And, well, first he's being tortured, and then Odell says, I've been going at this the wrong way, I'm sorry. I will free you and give you your territory. Let you go back to life before me if you just help me out. Tell me where the briefcase is. And Tobias is like, well, you know, I'm going to need some money on top of all that. And maybe a couple other things. So Odell's like, nope, screw that. Then does this phooey thing where he messes with his mind, makes him think that he's seeing Black Lightning. Which makes me think that the way that Jeff ended might not be completely real. Might be a whole simulation thing. But we'll have to wait and see. Next up, let's talk about... why not, since I'm talking about it? Let's talk about Jeff. Jeff is finding out Odell's big plan for him, and that was to charge him up so that he could work for him, and that he'll let Jeff loose if he does this one thing for him, which we find out is to find Dr. Chase. Try to find Dr. Chase. But Jeff gets his new suit, which is like a turbocharger watch, and he gets the suit all over him. Kind of in the same vein of Supergirl and her new suit. Damn it, I thought that might actually work this time. He goes with them to try to find Dr. Chase, and she escapes last minute. And that's basically his story, but we can see that he's gaining more power. He was able to, after flying, do an electrical ground pound with like pulsing waves, which is really cool. We also ended the episode with Jeff and Lynn finally coming home, but this awkward moment where Jeff's just standing there by himself, which makes me think that maybe there might be something going on with Jeff. whether it be simulation or they did something to him. But like I said, we're gonna have to wait and see. Lynn, her story was just basically what I said with Jeff. On top of the fact that she was the one who found out that it was Dr. Chase who was infecting all the metas. The dude who came in earlier in episode 1 was just meant to be a plant to infect everyone with the disease. He was patient 0. Then you got Jennifer's story, which she's helping introduce this new kid to school who I hope turns out to be someone bigger, whether or not it's Static or Malcolm Duncan. Both awesome characters that I'd love to see in live action. He's got more of the personality of Malcolm, though. Static, you need someone quick-witted and fast on the drop. And also, I do kind of ship him with Jen, even though we find out that Khalil, we see more of Khalil and how he's doing and how he's like a master killer and can fight like 24 different fighting styles. But anyway, Jen then, after introducing him to the school, gets tricked by Odell to blowing up this Markovian factory thing, I think, that was hiding an empty base or something that the Markovians were having. I don't completely know, but I do know that it led to an awesome fight scene with Khalil or fake Khalil or whatever. Then lastly we had the story with Anissa, where of course she's still going around with Blackbird. Somehow she's back in the dome. They don't really explain how, but she is. And then Grace finds her, and we find out that Grace doesn't really know what her original form is. Kind of like a certain other shapeshifter on another CWDC show. It's really cool because unlike that other character, they're actually doing a relationship with her, and I can't wait to see where they go from there. Well, it was basically the episode. Thank you guys for watching. Next time you see me will be for Arrow, where hopefully I will be more awake and stop yawning. But that's it for now. Thanks guys for watching. Till next time, and beyond. Okay. I go Betty by now.